Good afternoon, John. Thank you for meeting with me. Today I will be reviewing your results from the Beck Depression Inventory, Beck Hopelessness Scale, Beck Scale for Suicide Ideation, and the Beck Anxiety Inventory. I want to share with you some significant observations from each assessment. On the Beck Depression Inventory, you received a raw score of 32, which puts you in the severe diagnostic range. The inventory assesses the severity of depression. You endorsed various negative statements about self-worth and lack of motivation. You also endorsed various statements affirming suicidal ideation. Naturally, this has raised some concerns about an immediate risk for suicide. I want to acknowledge that on the Beck scale for suicidal ideation, your responses were somewhat different. You denied any current intent to commit suicide, endorsing the statement, "I have no desire to kill myself," and you endorsed a willingness to take steps to save your life in the case of a potential life-threatening situation. Your raw score on this assessment is 2. Due to the low score, the assessment is not applicable to you. The responses from these two assessments seem contradictory, and I feel like we need to explore this further. Something to consider is test completion can sometimes be influenced by various factors, such as complex emotions or confusion. Your raw score on the Beck Hopelessness Scale is 13, which places you in the moderate diagnostic range. The scale examines an individual's thoughts and beliefs about the future. You responded true to pessimistic statements about the future and false to optimistic statements about the future. The last assessment Dr. Smith administered is the Beck Anxiety Inventory. Your raw score is 18, which places you in the moderate diagnostic range. The inventory assesses anxiety severity. It was specifically designed to reduce the overlap between depression and anxiety scales by measuring anxiety symptoms shared minimally with those of depression. Both physiological and cognitive components of anxiety are addressed in this scale. You endorsed subjective and panic-related symptoms of anxiety as well as somatic symptoms of anxiety, all in the mild to moderate range. The comprehensive findings of these assessments that you have taken suggest that you're currently experiencing elevated levels of depression, hopelessness, and anxiety. It's important for us to acknowledge that your responses also included statements reflecting active thoughts of suicide. When these thoughts are combined with the heightened levels of depression, hopelessness, and anxiety, it can signal a clear indication of danger. I want to emphasize that you don't have to navigate these feelings alone. We are here, rather, to support you, and together we can explore strategies and resources that can help alleviate the distress you're currently experiencing. Your safety and well-being are our top priorities. Dr. Smith and I are committed to working collaboratively with you to ensure you receive the care and support you need. Moving forward, Dr. Smith and I believe suicide prevention and therapy should be the primary focus. We would like to start with the Beck Suicide Ideation Scale, items 6 through 19, to clear up some contradictory information that we received from some of the other assessments that you completed. Once again, you are our priority, and we appreciate your engagement in this process. Thank you.